All right, you guys remember Osgood from last year? You ready to do another one? Are you ready to do another one? I can't get any solid answers out of him. We'll play with him later. I am glad I get to come back here and spend some time
Glad
with you
to
all.
have you, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So, wanted to come down here, and for anybody who is going to be watching this, we got our buddy Ian that wanted to have this recorded, so you can see what's going on. But the whole point of this place, from what I understand, is to make a difference, get out of yourself, and do something for someone else. So, hopefully, we can all do that one way or another. And so, to start this out, I'm going to take you on a short little journey through some songs from my life. But before we do that, I want you all to help me with this one song. I need some extra lyrics for it. So basically what it is that I'm going to sing through, and if you can come up with a word, typically like, like I'm going to say heart. If you can do like that one syllable, like you can't say like really long words, this won't fit in there. We'll have you guys fill in some of that. So here, I should sing it the first time, and then you all can throw out some words that we can put in there. I worship you with all my heart, 'cause my heart belongs to you.
And all crush it.
Something other than heart that would fit in there.
We don't. We don't.
What was that?
We don't have anything to do. Okay, that's it.
I don't know if Rudolph will fit in there.
It's good.
My honey, my dear, I love you.
Yeah, we can do mine. I think that's what I thought he was saying. I worship you with all my mind. My mind belongs to you. Everything I am and everything I want to do, everything I want to be, I want to be for you. I worship you with all of my mind. What about life, breath?
Yes.
Any of those? You like? So, okay, we can do that. I will worship you with all my soul.
And don't you
Because my soul belongs to you. Everything I am and everything I want to do, everything I want to be, I want to be for you. I will worship you with all. Do one more.
Heart.
What about strength? You like strength?
We like anything you want to sing.
All right. I will worship you with all my strength. My strength belongs to you. Everything I am and everything I want to do, everything I want to be, I want to be for you. I worship you with all of my strength. You are worthy of our praise.
How about that?
Right. I just appreciate people throwing out their ideas with that. So I do have 3 songs here I want to play for you, and I'm not exactly sure why these songs kept coming up on the playlist. I am aware that there are around the Christmas time, and I have heard that it is Christmas time. We've got a tree right here, right? And sometimes some people kind of get lost or lonely or confused. Well, I just happen to have a few songs and some stories to go along with that. So this next song is one that it's called "Have You Seen Me?" and it's about getting out there and just living your life, and all of a sudden realizing you've kind of left everything you believe behind you because you've become so busy taking care of business that you forgot about the one who saved you. Sometimes it seems all the gold I touch as quickly turns to stone. And every time I turn around, I find out I'm all alone. I run my life in overdrive and seldom stop to say hello. Keeps me wondering from time to time just where in the world did I go? There's such a fine line between who I am and who I long to be. Why is it that everybody I know sees someone different than me? I testify, and sometimes I cry for the things I cannot be. So tell me, Lord Jesus, have you seen me? I'm lost somewhere between heaven and earth, but I'm afraid I just don't know quite where. How could I have wandered away so fast without knowing or not still? I'm fighting to hide all the pain inside that comes from not having you here. So Lord Jesus, have you seen me? I got lost somewhere between heaven and hell, and I'm afraid I just don't know quite where. How could I have wandered away so fast without knowing I'm not still there? I'm fighting to hide all the pain inside that comes from not having you near. So tell me, Lord Jesus, have you seen me? I had something really fun happen just about 6 months ago. I appreciate it. I don't need that anymore though. So, thanks for letting me know. I had the opportunity to go to Chicago for a couple of weeks. Went there. It wasn't vacation. It was for work. And the company I work for actually put me up in a suite. Don't get too impressed by that. It wasn't sweet. It was just a suite that it was bigger than your regular hotel. Or hotel room. But before the first thing that my oldest daughter said wasn't like, well, what are you going to do in Chicago and all this. She said, are you going to go to church when you're up there? I'm like, yeah, I am. So I looked around and I found a church up there to go to that was close to the hotel I was at. And I'm really glad I went. Because the amazing thing is I was working a day shift while I was up there. And so I had the evenings off. I was in all by myself in the hotel room. I thought, I took this guitar with me and I thought, I'm gonna play every night, it's gonna be fun. And I was playing, and even though I still knew the chords, it almost sounded like that. It's like I was playing the right chords, I was singing the right stuff, nothing worked. It was really discouraging for that first week. And then Saturday night, late Saturday night, I got up and I started writing a song. It just kind of came out of nowhere, so I thought, well, I better get up and start writing this. And then I was tired, I knew I had something, but I didn't know what. And then I went to sleep, got up the next day, I went to church. So, and it turns out it was an amazing church. I think it's called First Baptist of Orland Park. I think that's the name of it. But it was a great place to go. It was a great experience for me. And after going there and hearing the message and everything that God was doing in my life at that moment, I came back. Well, I stopped on the way home and got some tacos, but because you gotta do that. But then I went and I had lunch and I had the rest of the evening by myself.
Yeah.
So I started working on this and I realized that after I finished it, I played it back for myself. And it stood out to me because although I wrote this for other people to hear, I knew immediately that this was a song written to me. And this was basically Jesus telling me something. And what he was telling me was, I miss you.
It'll be all right.
And I was like, what do you mean you miss me? Like, you know, I go to church every week. We're there all the time. Teach Sunday school. I lead worship. You know, and he's like, well, I just wanted you to know that I miss you. So, and also I found out that Jesus can be snarky. You know, snarky, sarcastic, because I think he identified that way with me because I kind of like that with my sense of humor. And I looked through the chorus and some of the things that he said, like, you know, if I walked across the desert, you know, wearing your shoes, if I stood upon the waters, you know, he lists all these things and he's saying, if I did this, would you love me? Oh, wait, I did all those things. So, this spoke to me and helped me to realize that even though I know who Jesus is, I may not have him in my life the way that it needs to be. And while it speaks to me, I hope maybe it can do that for you as well.
And he really has a sense of humor.
Yes.
Me too.
It doesn't sound in tune. Hang on.
Well,
These are the parts of the shows you edit out. But it was fun. I went up there. I was actually working in a, not like a factory, but at a site where they actually print books. It was neat. Like, so you order a book, and instead of them going to a shelf somewhere and sending a book that's already made, they would print it out and ship it to your house. I'm not going to tell you what the company is, but you can probably figure it out by that.
I know what the company is.
Not that I'm like upset that I work there.
Is that your favorite place to work?
Really? I don't know what happened here. I think the temperature changed. Okay, that should work. If not, we'll do it anyway. I don't mind it being a little out of tune. The sunrise in the morning doesn't convince you, or the alarm that sounds for wake another day. Some morning coffee and you're off to one you listen.
Take some pictures.
All of this because they call out my name. You think of me when you're off and on the go. Do you speak my Have you forgotten how I saved you on that day on your own? But I'm still here with broken heart and missing you. If I go there for you, if I walk across the desert wearing your shoes, if I stood upon the waters blue, would you love me like I love you? Spending money is another way you worship. Do you honor me with all the things you buy? Another purchase and you're off and run your life where you are. All of this could call out my name. Another day has passed and you're still not beside me. You know my name, you know my heart, but somehow we're not the same. My open arms are here to welcome you back to me. I don't care why you're here, I just want you back with me. And if I go there from you, if I rise up from the mountaintop and send my ghost to you, if I wear your dirty coat of sinfulness until it's clean, would you love me like I love you? If I wear your dirty coat of sinfulness until it's clean, would you love me like I love you?
Yeah. Wonderful.
So that's what happened to me in Chicago. But as we get ready to move into the Christmas portion of this, I got one more for you, because it's important no matter where you're at. You know, like the song said, Jesus doesn't care how you got there. He just wants you back with him. So wherever you're at, just make sure that you can find your way home back to him. And you know, you can just you can keep that relationship going with him. Sometimes it's hard to see, just like a trip and stumble. In the darkness you can't see the path that you're on. Each step can make you take a chance of pain and trouble. Don't you know that standing still will get you nowhere? And another day is gone, you must carry on through the dark and clumsy road. It's easy to see if you just look to me. I'll hold you in my arms. There's no need for fear, 'cause I'll hold you in. You can feel the beating of my heart. Sometimes you escape the past, all loss and sorrow. They return time and time again, and good memories. Each day you live and run, a life you waste in worries. Don't you know that those foolish thoughts will gain you no crown? And another day's gone, we must carry on through the dark and clumsy world. It's easy to see, you just look to me. I'll guide you by your hand. From where you are now, can you find your way home? I've been waiting all my life to hold you in my arms. There's no need for fear, 'cause I'll hold you near. You can feel the beating of my heart. From where you are now, can you find your way home? I've been waiting all my life to hold you in my arms. There's no need for fear, 'cause I'll hold you near. So you can feel the beating of my heart. Beating of my heart. Sometimes it's hard to see, you stagger, trip, and stumble. Don't you know that standing still will get you nowhere? Yeah. Hey, you want to come sing with me?
No.
You know this song. Who wants to sing?
We're gonna
Kayla?
sing with you.
Yeah.
I wanna see her sing.
I don't know that song that
Me too.
What help? You'll be glad you did.
I don't really know this song.
We'll talk English.
Just your best effort.
We're gonna sing.
Yeah.
No,
You get pretty sure.
I'm gonna sing it with you.
Good dog.
Alright, so let's start out. I love playing this song all year long, even though people think it is only a Christmas song. But I think it goes anytime.
We got red light face.
Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him. Christ,
The Lord.
there you go. All right. Well, you do the best you can. You can sit down.
My turn.
You did really good.
Now, last time I did this, I had someone that kept
Yeah.
requesting a song. I don't remember her name. Kept wanting to sing "We Three Kings."
Heather.
Heather
Was
was
that you?
wonderful.
We got it today. All
Oh,
right.
man, yeah.
It took a year, but we got it.
Oh my gosh. You got the song?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do it.
You got the song? You actually have the song now?
Yep.
Sound amazing. No, Christian. Burning with sure.
Here's the fun part. Oh, you gotta do it with me. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through our perfect light. Born on the King of Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring, crown in the air. King forever, ceasing never,
Can I come up here, please?
it's star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through thy perfect light. Frankincense, what I have, incense on the beating night, and blazing voices raising, worshiping God on high. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through thy perfect light. Star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through thy perfect light. Glorious night, golden rise, King and God in sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sound through the earth and sky. Westward, oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through thy perfect light.
She's
This is
done.
what the song said. I know.
Christmas song.
Find that.
Good, I finished.
This is what the song
And
said.
all right, Heather, have a seat.
Here's the son.
Oh,
Jake and we
Remember
did
that
this.
you were Christmas.
well, thank you anyways.
Okay, so the fun thing about doing
Well, thank you for anyways.
Christmas, the Christmas shows, any kind of worship, what you forget throughout the year, like January through November, you're like, it just loses your mind. And in December, you get asked to play something, and then you're like, oh wow, these people were really good musicians. Like better than what people are today most of the time. So these songs can be kind of tricky. But this song is one that my wife really likes. And I want to play that for her, even though it is a tricky one. Do you want to say anything about why you like this song?
I think just thinking about how quiet it was when Jesus, well, it probably wasn't super quiet when Jesus was born, but what a special night that is when he came. So.
Yeah. it really
And my
is.
daddy used to sing it all the time.
Yeah.
So that could be why too.
There really was something pretty amazing about that little baby. Baby came and altered everything, including time. Okay, because it ended, it was before Christ. Then AD, which people say is after death, that's not correct. That's Anno Domini, which means year of our Lord. So his birth actually split the time and many other things. It created a way for us to have hope. So we will sing this about that holy night. They do it without the pictures. Holy night, the stars brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Only the world and sin and error pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder brings a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees and hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, light divine, oh, light divine. What do you think? Did you pick the best Christmas song?
You know, can you do,
Go back.
another one,
All right, so we have come to one that is, I think, JC's favorite.
No, that's wrong. Favorite is Your Mingling Mr. Grinch.
Well, that's not a real Christmas song, right? But this is the one, I told you last year that we played this, and anytime I play it, she would stop eating and start dancing. And so this time we had a chance for her to come, so we can see if the music is going to get her. Or not.
not today, huh?
It's like, oh.
And this is a fun song because it actually is what you're supposed to sing before they bring out dessert at Christmas time.
That's not
I don't know if you're aware that that's actually what's going on here, because they sound kind of pushy. They're saying, we're not going anywhere until you bring us dessert. So we're not going to go. but it's got some good messages in it too. That's a weird one. Okay. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And you again. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here comes the dessert. Now bring us something good and now bring us something good. Bring us something good. Get a cup of good cheer. Now we're getting pushy. Okay? We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. Bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and you again. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. One more chance to dance. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You want to jump at least?
Good job.
So, don't forget to make a difference. Get out of yourself and do something for someone else. Not just at Christmas time, do it all year long. Okay? And from my family to you fine people, have a Merry Christmas. And
Same
a
to
great
you,
New
buddy.
Year and a good January and February and on through it. So, all right, so we're done. We'll be hanging out for a while.